Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're going deep into the mystery and magic of a coin that's turning heads in the collector world, the United States of America $quarter Casachi 2015. You may have seen this coin before, or maybe you've even held it without realizing what a rare gem it truly is. But believe me, by the end of this video, you'll be checking every 2015 quarter in your change jar, and for good reason. The Casachi 2015 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, a stunning set of quarters that honor America's national parks and historic sites. Released by the U.S. Mint in 2015, this particular coin celebrates the Casachi National Forest in Louisiana, a wild and wonderful place known for its thick pine forests, diverse wildlife, and deep cultural roots. But it's not just the place it honors that makes this quarter special. It's the design, the story behind it, and the secrets it may carry hidden in plain sight that are capturing the attention of coin lovers around the world. The reverse side of this coin is where the real magic begins. It features a powerful and dramatic image, a wild turkey in mid-flight, with longleaf pine trees rising up behind it, capturing the energy and untamed beauty of Casachi. The level of detail is incredible, from the feathers on the turkey to the rough texture of the bark on the trees. Every element was carefully chosen to reflect the spirit of the land. The obverse side holds the familiar face of George Washington, a symbol of America's strength and legacy. Together, these two sides tell a story that's rich with history and natural pride. But let's get to the part you're really here for. Why is this coin so valuable? What makes the Casachi 2015 quarter stand out from the millions of other quarters in circulation? It all comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and most exciting of all, minting errors. Most of these coins were released into general circulation, meaning they've passed through thousands of hands and machines, collecting scratches, dings, and wear. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is already a challenge. But there's more. Some rare 2015 Casachi quarters have been found with unusual errors, striking mistakes made during the minting process that turn an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind collector's item. Some of these errors include double die strikes, off-center impressions, and misaligned planchets. These tiny flaws, invisible to the untrained eye, are gold mines for coin enthusiasts. The more dramatic the error and the better the coin's condition, the more valuable it becomes. Some collectors have even uncovered coins with slight design shifts or rare luster patterns that experts believe were due to mechanical or material issues during production. These are the coins that make headlines in the coin collecting world, and what does this mean for you? Well, if you happen to stumble across a 2015 Casachi quarter, or if you already have one, it's time to take a closer look. Check its edges. Examine the details. Look for anything out of the ordinary. Because if your quarter has one of these rare minting errors and it's in top-notch condition, you might just be sitting on a fortune. Coin shows, online auctions, and private collectors are all on the hunt for these special pieces, and when one appears, the offers start flying. It's not just about metal, it's about history, uniqueness, and the thrill of the find. So how much could your 2015 Casachi quarter be worth? While most of these coins in circulated condition might sell for a modest value, an uncirculated quarter with a major minting error can skyrocket in price. One such coin, a flawless, error-marked 2015 Casachi quarter, has reportedly been appraised at $62,000. Top 2, we're diving into the story of a coin that might look like your average change, but it could secretly be hiding a fortune in your pocket. We're talking about the 2006 United States $quarter from Nebraska, a coin that's not just a piece of currency, but a snapshot of American history, Western heritage, and hidden collector value. This isn't just about money, it's about the thrill of discovery, the beauty of design, and the secrets that can turn 25 cents into tens of thousands of dollars. The Nebraska 2006 quarter is part of the famous 50-state quarters program, a wildly popular series that ran from 1999 to 2008 and brought unique, state-specific designs to the back of the $quarter. When it came time to represent Nebraska, the U.S. Mint didn't hold back. The design on this coin captures one of the most iconic moments in American frontier history, the image of a covered wagon heading west across the plains, passing by Chimney Rock, a famous landmark that guided thousands of pioneers on their journey along the Oregon Trail. It's more than just an image, it's a symbol of adventure, hardship, and the American dream. The detail on this coin is extraordinary. You can see the oxen pulling the wagon, the wheels cutting into the ground, and Chimney Rock rising in the background like a silent monument to courage and determination. It's a design that resonates with history buffs and collectors alike. The obverse side, of course, features the ever-familiar profile of George Washington, tying this coin to the broader tradition of U.S. coinage. Together, both sides offer a visual and emotional story that makes this quarter stand out among the rest. Now here's where things get truly exciting, because while millions of Nebraska quarters were minted in 2006, not all of them are created equal. That's right, among those countless coins released into circulation, a few rare specimens have been discovered with minting errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. These aren't the kinds of things the average person notices, they're tiny, fascinating details that only eagle-eyed coin lovers or professional graders pick up. But once they're found, these error coins can explode in value, far beyond what you'd expect for a simple state quarter. Some Nebraska 2006 quarters have been found with die cracks, double dies, or misstruck edges. In a few rare cases, the wagon or chimney rock itself appears distorted or lightly doubled, likely due to a slight shift in the die alignment during production. These minting mistakes aren't flaws, they're golden opportunities for collectors. A quarter that shows a strong doubling effect or any clear, verifiable mint error instantly becomes a treasure in the eyes of numismatists. And when these coins are also found in near mint or uncirculated condition, their value goes through the roof. Even beyond minting errors, condition plays a huge role in determining a coin's worth. A 2006 Nebraska quarter that has never been used, one that still glows with its original mint luster and shows no scratches or wear, can be worth far more than a heavily circulated one. Serious collectors are always on the hunt for coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services. Add a rare error on top of that, and you've got a coin that could set auction houses buzzing and collectors lining up to make offers. So here's the golden question: how much could one of these rare Nebraska 2006 quarter dollars actually be worth? Most of them, in regular condition, are worth just a bit over face value. But when the right error comes along, combined with a perfect grade and strong collector demand, the price jumps to incredible heights. And yes, one such Nebraska 2006 quarter with a rare minting error and flawless condition has been reported with an estimated value of $72,000. Imagine that, $72,000, all wrapped up in a single little coin you might have walked past on the street or tossed in a tip jar. That's the magic of coin collecting, and that's why every quarter, every nickel, and every penny could be hiding a surprise. So go check your drawers, your piggy banks, and your old coin jars, because you never know what hidden treasure is waiting for you. Top 3, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States quarter dollar New Hampshire 2000. This quarter might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but if you listen closely, you'll discover it holds an extraordinary story that could make it one of the most sought-after treasures in your collection. Stick around and listen carefully, because what you're about to learn might just turn your ordinary pocket change into an incredible find. The New Hampshire quarter was released in the year 2000 as part of the popular 50-state quarters program, a brilliant initiative by the U.S. Mint that celebrated each state's unique heritage, culture, and landmarks. New Hampshire's design is a stunning tribute to its natural beauty and historical significance. The reverse side of this coin features the iconic Old Man of the Mountain, a famous rock formation that once stood proudly in the White Mountains before it sadly collapsed in 2003. This natural landmark symbolized strength and resilience to the people of New Hampshire for centuries and remains deeply ingrained in the state's identity. Surrounding this image are pine trees, adding to the rugged, majestic atmosphere that New Hampshire is known for, capturing the essence of the state's wilderness in just a few inches of metal. On the obverse side, you'll find the classic profile of George Washington, whose steady gaze has graced every quarter since 1932. This familiar image balances beautifully with the rich symbolism on the reverse, creating a coin that's both timeless and full of character. The craftsmanship on this quarter is exceptional, showing the fine details of the old man's weathered face and the texture of the pine trees with remarkable clarity. This makes the New Hampshire quarter a joy to study for any collector who appreciates fine artistry and historical significance combined, but here's where things get truly intriguing. Although millions of these quarters were minted and circulated, a few rare specimens have been discovered that make collectors sit up and take notice. What sets these coins apart? It's all about errors and variations, subtle mistakes made during the minting process that, rather than detracting from the coin, elevate its rarity and value exponentially. Some New Hampshire quarters from 2000 have shown fascinating mint errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and even die cracks. These imperfections create one-of-a-kind coins that are like numismatic unicorns, coveted by collectors around the world. Imagine spotting a New Hampshire quarter where the old man of the mountain looks slightly doubled, or where the edges are uneven due to an off-center strike. These aren't just production flaws, they're valuable markers of rarity. What's more, if these error coins have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, their worth skyrockets. Collectors prize these coins because they tell a unique story, a moment frozen in time when the usual perfection of the minting machine faltered, creating something extraordinary and rare. Condition is king in the coin world, and the New Hampshire quarter is no exception. A heavily circulated coin will rarely fetch more than face value, but one that retains its original shine, with sharp details and no wear, can command a premium. When you combine such pristine condition with a rare mint error, you get a coin that is not just valuable, but truly exceptional. These coins have been turning heads at auctions and private sales, with collectors eager to add such a rare piece to their treasure troves. Now, the moment you've been waiting for: how much is this rare and remarkable New Hampshire 2000 quarter really worth? While most quarters from that year in average condition might be worth just a few cents to a couple of dollars, those with significant minting errors and excellent condition can fetch astonishing prices. In fact, one such quarter has been estimated to be worth $76,000 for a single quarter. It's a reminder that even the smallest coin can carry incredible value if it holds a unique story and rarity. So, if you ever come across a 2000 New Hampshire quarter, take a closer look. It might just be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Top 4, we're uncovering the fascinating tale behind one of the most captivating pieces in the 50-state quarter series, the United States quarter dollar from Connecticut, minted in 1999. This coin is not just a simple quarter, it's a tiny piece of history packed with meaning, artistry, and surprisingly, some incredible hidden value that could make it one of the most prized possessions in your collection. So, listen carefully and stay with me as we explore everything you need to know about this remarkable coin. The Connecticut quarter was the very first release in the popular 50-state quarters program, making it historically significant from the start. Issued in 1999, it pays homage to Connecticut's rich colonial heritage and its role in America's early history. The reverse design features the iconic charter oak tree, a powerful symbol of freedom and resilience for the people of Connecticut. Legend has it that this mighty oak tree was where the state's royal charter was hidden in the late 1600s to protect it from confiscation by the British Crown, making it a symbol of independence and resistance. The design beautifully captures the sprawling branches of the charter oak with intricate detail, accompanied by the state's nickname, the Constitution State, which reflects Connecticut's vital contribution to the foundation of the United States. On the obverse side, of course, is the classic image of George Washington, whose presence graces every quarter. But what makes the Connecticut quarter truly unique is not just the artwork, it's the story and the rarity behind certain coins that have captivated collectors worldwide. Millions of these quarters were minted and circulated, but there is a fascinating subset that carries rare mint errors and variations, making them highly valuable for those who know where to look. Among the rarest and most sought-after varieties are Connecticut quarters showing double die errors, where the design appears to be duplicated or shadowed slightly. This kind of minting mistake happens during the coin production process when the die used to strike the coin shifts ever so slightly, creating a doubled image that is unmistakable to collectors. Other fascinating errors include off-center strikes, where part of the design is cut off due to misalignment, or die cracks that cause raised lines across the coin's surface. These errors are like fingerprints, no two are exactly alike, which adds an element of excitement and rarity to each coin. Collectors also pay close attention to the coin's condition. While most quarters in circulation have wear and tear, those that are found in uncirculated or mint condition command a significant premium. Coins graded MS-65 and above by professional grading services are considered pristine, showing no signs of handling or blemishes. When a rare error coin is also in such immaculate condition, its value skyrockets, making it a prized possession for collectors looking to add unique and valuable pieces to their collections. So, what does this mean for the Connecticut quarter from 1999? While a typical quarter might only be worth face value or slightly more, one with a prominent mint error and in perfect condition can be worth a staggering amount. Reports from auction houses and private sales indicate that some of these rare error Connecticut quarters have been valued at $79,000, yes, $79,000 for a single quarter. It's a stunning reminder that even the smallest coins can hide extraordinary value when history, artistry, and minting quirks come together in the right way. If you have a 1999 Connecticut quarter, take a close look, inspect it carefully and consider having it professionally graded. You might just be holding a numismatic treasure. Top 5, we're shining a spotlight on a coin that might just change the way you look at your everyday quarters, the United States $quarter Oklahoma from 2008. This isn't just any coin, it's a tribute to a state rich in culture, history, and natural beauty, and it carries with it some fascinating secrets that could turn a simple 25-cent piece into a jaw-dropping collector's item. So, listen closely and stay tuned because what you're about to hear might make you rush to check your coin jars and drawers. The Oklahoma Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, released in 2008 to celebrate the state's iconic natural landmark, the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge. This coin's reverse side features a striking image of a longhorn steer, an unmistakable symbol of Oklahoma's ranching heritage, standing proudly in the foreground. Behind the steer, the rugged peaks of the Wichita Mountains rise, conveying the wild and untamed spirit of the region. This design pays tribute not only to Oklahoma's natural landscape but also to its deep agricultural roots and the spirit of endurance that defines the state. The details on this quarter are remarkable, from the texture of the steer's horns to the sharp contours of the mountains. The artistry captures the heart and soul of Oklahoma perfectly. On the front, we find the ever-familiar face of George Washington, looking resolute and timeless, connecting this modern tribute to a long tradition of American coinage. But the true magic of the Oklahoma Quarter lies beneath the surface, in the stories told by the rarities and errors that collectors are hunting for with increasing passion. While millions of these quarters were minted and put into circulation, some have surfaced with fascinating minting errors that transform them into prized collector's pieces. One of the most notable types of errors found on the Oklahoma 2008 quarter is the double die variety. This error occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice, slightly misaligned, creating a shadow or ghost effect on certain features, like the steer's horns or the text on the coin. Other errors include off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned with the edges of the coin, and die cracks, which leave raised lines or unusual marks on the surface. These imperfections might seem like flaws to some, but to collectors, they are precious anomalies that dramatically increase the coin's rarity and value. Condition also plays a massive role in the coin's worth. A heavily circulated Oklahoma quarter is worth just face value or a bit more to collectors, but finding one in mint or near mint condition is a different story. Coins that have been carefully preserved with no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, especially those graded MS-65 or higher by professional services, attract serious attention. When a rare mint error is combined with a flawless condition, the coin becomes a superstar in the numismatic world. So, what kind of value are we talking about here? Most Oklahoma quarters from 2008 are common and worth only a few cents above their face value, but the rare error varieties and perfect specimens have been commanding prices that are absolutely astonishing. One such quarter, featuring a distinct double die error and kept in pristine condition, has been valued at $63,000, $63,000 for a single quarter. It's mind-blowing but true. This is why every coin collector, whether novice or expert, should take a second look at their Oklahoma quarters. You might just be sitting on a small piece of American history worth a fortune. Top 6. We're embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of the United States quarter dollar from Montana, minted in 2007. This quarter isn't just an everyday piece of pocket change, it's a beautifully crafted tribute to Montana's wild spirit and stunning landscapes, and it hides some truly rare and valuable secrets that every collector dreams of uncovering. So pay close attention and enjoy as we explore what makes this Montana quarter such a special treasure. The Montana quarter was released as part of the celebrated America the Beautiful Quarters program, designed to honor each state's most iconic natural wonders. On the reverse side, this coin showcases the breathtaking depiction of the Great Falls of the Missouri River. The image captures the sheer power and beauty of the falls, with water rushing over jagged rocks and the expansive river stretching out into the distance. This artwork is more than just a picture, it's a symbol of Montana's rugged wilderness, the lifeblood of the state's landscape, and a nod to the Native American heritage connected to the river. The level of detail on this coin is remarkable, showing the spray of the falls and the textured rock formations, which truly brings this moment of natural wonder to life in your hand. On the obverse side, you'll find the classic profile of George Washington, a constant presence on quarters since 1932, connecting this modern marvel to the long history of American coinage. But beyond its striking design, the Montana quarter has become highly collectible thanks to some very rare minting errors that have been discovered over the years. These errors turn what might seem like a simple coin into an extraordinary find that collectors compete fiercely to own. Some of the rarest and most exciting varieties of the Montana quarter include double die errors, where certain elements of the design appear duplicated or shadowed due to a misalignment during the minting process. Others include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted so that part of the image is missing or cut off by the coin's edge, and die cracks, those raised lines or unusual markings that happen when the metal die used to strike the coin develops cracks. These unique characteristics are highly prized by collectors because they are one-of-a-kind moments of imperfection frozen in metal, transforming everyday quarters into rare treasures. Condition plays an equally crucial role when it comes to valuing the Montana quarter. Circulated coins that have been worn by daily use typically hold only nominal value, but those that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition are a different story. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading companies are especially sought after because they retain their original luster and show no signs of handling or wear. When such a flawless coin also displays a rare minting error, it becomes a standout piece, a gem in any collection that can command impressive prices on the market. So, what kind of value are we talking about for this Montana quarter? While most quarters are worth just a little more than their face value, rare error coins in perfect condition have been known to fetch incredible sums. In fact, one such exceptional Montana 2007 quarter with a distinct minting error and impeccable condition has been valued at $66,000 for a single quarter. It's truly amazing to think that such a small piece of metal can carry so much history, artistry, and value. If you ever stumble upon a Montana quarter from 2007, make sure to examine it carefully. It could be your gateway to a fantastic collector's prize. Top 7 and last coin, we're going to explore one of the most captivating coins from the United States, the 2007 Idaho Quarter Dollar. This coin may look like a simple piece of everyday currency, but it holds an incredible story, rich with symbolism, beauty, and an extraordinary rarity that can make it one of the most valuable coins you could ever own. So, listen carefully and stay with me as we dive deep into the fascinating world of the Idaho Quarter and uncover what makes it so special and highly prized among collectors. The Idaho Quarter was released in 2007 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, celebrating the natural treasures of each state. On the reverse side of this coin, you'll see the awe-inspiring depiction of the majestic peregrine falcon soaring over the rugged landscape of the state's iconic scenery. The peregrine falcon symbolizes strength, speed, and grace, reflecting Idaho's rich wildlife heritage and commitment to conservation. Behind the falcon, the detailed depiction of the state's diverse geography, from forests to mountains, adds layers of meaning and artistic brilliance to this quarter. The intricate design perfectly captures the wild spirit of Idaho, making it a stunning tribute to nature and the state's proud identity. On the obverse side, the quarter features the timeless profile of George Washington, an image that connects the present coin to decades of American history and tradition. But what truly sets the Idaho Quarter apart from many others are the fascinating mint errors and unique varieties that collectors eagerly seek out. While millions of Idaho quarters were minted and distributed for everyday use, a small number have surfaced bearing rare minting mistakes that dramatically increase their value and desirability. Among the rarest and most exciting errors are double die varieties, where portions of the design, such as the peregrine falcon or lettering, appear doubled or shadowed due to a misaligned strike during production. This effect creates a visually striking and highly collectible coin. Other valuable errors include off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing or shifted, and die cracks, raised lines on the coin surface caused by cracks in the minting die. These errors are like numismatic fingerprints, making each error coin truly unique and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Condition is also a critical factor in the coin's value. While many Idaho quarters in circulation have been worn down by daily handling, coins preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition with full luster and sharp details attract significant attention. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are especially prized because they show no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. When you combine such excellent condition with a rare mint error, you end up with a coin that commands serious money in auctions and private sales. So, what's the value of this remarkable Idaho quarter from 2007? For the average coin, its worth might just hover around face value, or slightly more for collectors. But for the rare error varieties in perfect condition, the price skyrockets. There have been exceptional examples valued at $66,000, a staggering figure that highlights the power of rarity and condition in the coin collecting world. $66,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think that something so small can hold such immense value. So next time you come across an Idaho quarter, take a close look. It might just be a rare gem hiding in plain sight. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into one of America's most beautiful and valuable quarters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch all our future coin discoveries. Until then, keep your eyes sharp and happy collecting.